Thank you, Brent. Next from Throckmorton, Mr. Jake Hale.
Good morning. My name is Jake Hale, and I'm from Throckmorton, Texas. You might know my brothers Luke and Seth Hale, but now that I'm old enough to compete in this commercial steer show, I will be the one running the show. Have you ever seen the John Wayne movie, The Cowboys? It's all about these little cowboys fighting cattle rustlers the whole way there. The Texas Cattle Rangers, otherwise known as the TSCRA, was formed to fight cattle rustling. And 138 years later, they are still hard at work trying to get justice for those hard-working rangers. I like my grandy because he tells me stories about John Moore, who was an infamous cattle rustler. Lord was a deputy inspector of hides, leaving the Fort Griffin area, which includes Throckmorton and Albany, Texas. And he was also supposed to deliver meat to the quartermaster for the soldiers and the Tonkawa Indians. But suddenly, the rangers started complaining that their herds were shrinking, but Lawrence wasn't. So they got a warrant to go search behind Lawrence's house. And not only they found hides that weren't his. He was picked up and took into the county jail. And in the early mornings of 1878, July 24th, he was shot to death by angry group of rangers. My great-great-great-grandfather, Bill Housley, was a part of those big rangers. Once my grandpa was feeding some cattle, and he went to the house to sleep, and they were stolen right out of the pen that night. And he called the Texas Cattle Rangers, and they found them an hour away at a sale barn. And they picked those guys up and took them to jail. Now you might be wanting to know what you can do so people won't steal your cattle. 1, put a TSCRA sign on your gate and lock your gates. 2, break them. 3, feed them at different times, different places, and as far away from main roads as possible. Whether you want 2 head of these Red Angus steers or you want 2,000 head Texas Cattle Rangers are still hard at work for you.
Pick your question. What question you want, Jay? That was awesome. All right, look, I'm looking through your record book here, and I'm seeing all sorts of pictures of you doing what looks to be all the work at your house. Is that kind of the way it seems to go?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, one of the things you said that we can do to prevent your cattle from getting stolen is brand them. Tell me where you ought to brand those cattle.
In the hip.
Attaboy. Good enough.
That was the best speech I heard all day. That was awesome. All right, what do you think if in our modern society, you talked about some stuff that happened a long time ago, Jake. In our modern society, what do you think the fair punishment should be for somebody caught stealing cattle?
Hang them.